as well. Of the hotel's minibus service. Using suitable software package, load the file j8bus.csv. So yes, let's do that. We have over here is j8bus.csv. Insert 4 new rows at the top of the sheet. So I'll just insert 4 rows, 1, 2. Obviously, I can't ignore, even if this part is easy. Place the following labels in the correct cells. Okay, so we have to have delay in cell A1. Delays, average in cell A2, maximum in cell B2. Sorry. And long in C2. Right. So in the late, now let's start doing this. Let me zoom in the late column. So what they're referring to is you should always study the spreadsheet. So I have bus codes, I have the bus, I have the due, I have the arrive, and I have some columns. Okay. So late, minutes, route, passenger, destination. So what they're saying is in the late column, enter a formula to calculate the number of minutes by which the bus was late. This must be displayed in 00 time format. If the bus was early, this should return 00. Have you read the question with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So what they're saying is that we have to tell how late the bus was. You see, I have the due and arrival. So it was late. See, 0.01 seconds. So if it's early or on time, nothing should happen. Okay, if it was due at 41, it arrived at 44, it should tell me. So if it's late, it should tell me. So obviously, we can't simply subtract because we simply subtract, that's not the way. The question is if, okay, if the bus was early, it should display the following. So what we'll do is obviously you have to read the question carefully since they've said it's if, and according to my sense, it means is that we have to use such kind of statement that if it was early, it should not display anything. If it's late, it should tell us how much it was late, and it should be in 0 time format. So I use is equals to if, and I'll say is if the arrival is greater than, again, my keyboard, if arrival is somehow greater than what? The due. And what we'll do is, if this value is greater than this value, then you simply do is that this value minus this value, otherwise comma 0. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Right? So I get this. It's supposed to be in different format, no problem. I'll just frankly click on all this. I'll replicate. Now I'll go into format, and it's supposed to be in the time format, and we can change this into US, and we can make it this format. Can you see that? So yes, you will know all this. Okay, you will. That's why I'm saying the papers we do, the more you can practice with different cases. So this is what we have. You get my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you've been able to achieve this, and you'll be able to achieve this. In the minutes column, okay? In the minutes column, enter function to calculate the minutes by which the bus was late as an integer value. So what we need to do over here is we have to use a function. So we do have is equals to minutes. So if I want to get the minute out of this, I have the minute function, no problemo. Here we go. So we have minute, hour, second, we have all of that. Okay, you can have minute, hour, or second, we can extract it. I hope no problem with this as well. Am I right?
Yes.
6. In the route column, enter formula to extract the route number from the bus code. The root number is the third character of the bus code. Yes, are we somewhere? Now for that, what we need to do is, I'll just explain you. We have over here is, what they're saying is, I'll read it again. In the, okay, no, for this I don't have to open the file. The root column, enter the formula to extract the root number from the bus code. The root number is the third character of the bus code. So it's very simple. So I need to extract is the third character of the root code, which is 1, 2, 3, which is 1, 2. So I'll use is mid. Remember we did mid? So I want to extract from here, comma, the third character, comma 1, which means only the third one. If I would have written comma 2, it means the third and the second. If I would have written comma 3, it means third, so second, third, fourth, and fifth. So here we go. We get this. Yes or no?
Yes.
Good, good. Okay. I'm doing it a bit fast. I hope it's fine. Okay.
Yes, it's fine.
Okay, right. In the passenger column, now this is interesting. In the passenger column, use a lookup function to show the maximum number of seats on the bus for each route. Use the file this. So I have J8, you will just see over here, I have J8 over here. And I have the route numbers and I have the seats. Fine. So the following routes have the following seats available, right? I do have that. So what this is, in the passenger column, use a lookup function to show the maximum number of seats on the bus for each route. Use the file this. What they're saying is, you know the route numbers 1, 2, 3. Tell me the passengers available because and you have the following file. Okay, so we can use VLOOKUP. We can look up for these from here. But there's something very interesting over here that we'll encounter. So yes, I'll use VLOOKUP. No problem with that. I know that's my lookup value, comma. My table array comes from here, so I know that that's my table array, not including the field names. I need to get the data from the second column, so I use comma 2. And I can just press enter. It says NA. Very interesting. Why NA? I'll tell you why. You will notice something is that if I type over here 1, or if I type over 2, do you realize something in Excel? Numbers appear on the right-hand side of the cell.
Yes.
And do you see something over here? Numbers are appearing where? Automatically.
Left side.
On the left side. So please remember one thing, that whenever a number appears on the left-hand side, it's not a number, it's a text. Why is it a text? I'll tell you why. Because it has been derived through a function. This is coming through a string, and this basically was a string. It was alphanumeric. So we extracted one out of this. It's not a number right now. So since it's not a number, my formula says, give me a lookup what? What does it say? Lookup what?
Value.
Value. So is this a value? Is this a value? 1. It's not a value.
Yes.
And
No.
you get my point. You see where the problem is? Yeah. So no, I'm saying is the lookup function says, tell me where the lookup value is. I say that this is my lookup value, but this is not a value. Because I told it's not a value, because it is on the left-hand side. A value should be on the right-hand side.
Okay.
Agree, yes or no?
Yes.
But then how do we resolve this issue? No problem. The way we can resolve this issue is that before mid, I will just type is the value function. Once I type the value function, it converts this into value, and you see it is now going on the right-hand side. Yes or no?
Yes.
And now if I replicate this, and now if I replicate this as well, my everything will work. Yes or no? So very simple rule that we always have to remember is that numbers, values in Excel have to appear on the right-hand side, not on the left-hand side. If you remember this point, you will never face an issue. Just remember that. Okay, sure? Good.
Yes.
Just it's a very typical thing, very typical question that comes in. Okay? I will just do till 8. Okay, no problem, because frankly, these are the major marks. You see 4, 2, 4, 5, 8. Okay, the rest of them are not. I obviously, you can even try the, I will not do the rest. I will solve another paper next time with you with different points. Okay, I'll just discuss the major points because I want to cover as many papers with you.
Okay.
Let's look at this question. It's very interesting. It's 8 marks as well. Let's look at this. The destination column. Okay, what is the destination column? It's saying this one. Okay, fine. Use a lookup function to show the destination of the journey. The destination code is the fifth character of the bus code. Fifth character of the bus code, fine. And the destinations are held in J8-.csv. Okay, so I have J8-.csv. Remember to open up your files first. Okay, while you're applying the formula, your files will not open up. Okay, remember that. So these are my destinations and these are my codes of destinations. Right. So what this is, my destination code is the fifth character. Okay, let's look again. So this means if I look over here, if I can even zoom in. So I have over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This TAT. This is the destination code. Agree with me? TATMCDS. Yes or no? Uday, you're with me, beta?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So are you following me?
Yes.
So we have to do now. Why have they given 8 marks? Because there are two things we have to do at the same time. We need to extract first of all is the destination code, and then we have to use VLOOKUP to compare those codes with this. So in one go, we'll do this. And how we'll do it, we'll say is equals to VLOOKUP. But where's my lookup value? Okay, I don't have a lookup value. So I have to extract my lookup value through mid from here. So what's the destination code? The examiner just told us it's the fifth comma one. Fifth comma one means it is the fifth. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Just right. So mid function done. You will get acquainted with all this because since I'm using a function, I have to close the bracket of mid. I have to. I can't start. Obviously, you'll get to know all this. So comma. So I just got my lookup value. I got my in VLOOKUP. I got my lookup value. Okay, where is this coming from? It's coming from here. Where is the range? That's my range. And what you want to get? I want to get the data from the second column. 1, 2, where I have airport and all that. So I press enter. Yes. And ultimately, it's very easy to achieve. Come on, why is it not doing? My 8 marks. It's not complicated, I believe. Oh, something wrong with my outside. Double click again. Here we go. Yes or no?
Yes.
How was it? Comfortable? You will be. You will be. You will be. I will be solving in a very orderly manner. Don't worry. We will go forward this way so that we can do it fast. And by doing 4 to 5 papers, you will be feeling confident in doing Excel. Okay. Next. I will.
How do you duplicate the formula like down the column?
Yeah. What I did was I click here. You see when this converts into this cross. Can you see this? You see cross and it converts into this cross. When it does, you just double click.
Okay.
Right? Just in the corner, in the very bottom corner, you double click. Only then it will. You get my point?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Very well done. Okay, so whatever I've done, I'll share the paper with you. You attempt till here, and you let me know you have comfortably done it. Okay, I'll share the video with you, but make sure you're done. When I do a paper, you do it. When I do a paper, you do it. All the time, you do with me.
Okay.
Sure.
So which paper?
I'm sending you. This was June 2008.
All right. Okay.
I'll send the papers as well. Okay, the very good papers I'm referring to. Okay, beta, do it and let me. Then let's meet again. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, beta. Hafiz.